Hello, hello. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Virginia, and I am the creator here at Unique Boutique. Today should have been a market recap. However, the weather did not cooperate on Saturday. I was scheduled for a really big outdoor event. It was a tulip walk event that's in my local area. It's a very beautiful event that I have done for a couple of years, and I was really looking forward to it. But the weather was forecast for 100% rain and scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. So I did pack my car. I was all ready to go. I set my alarm, got up early in the morning, and looked at the radar. It did not look promising at all. The wind was blowing here at my house, and last spring when I was at this event, it was windy. People's tents were blowing away, and it was not very enjoyable. So I was afraid to add thunderstorms to the wind as well. And I set up all by myself. I tear down all by myself. So if there was a thunderstorm coming, I would not be able to break everything down quick enough and get it put away. So I opted not to go, which was probably a good thing. The thunderstorms never came, mind you, but it did pretty much rain the entire day. There were a couple times where it cleared up a little bit. There was a little drizzle. It was definitely overcast. Sun peeked out a couple of times, but then it would start raining again. So I did not go to my event. Instead, I decided to check out another event across the river from me. And I did a little shopping there. And I was able to go to Joann's because I didn't make it to Joann's on Friday like I usually do. So today's video is going to be another Joann's haul. And I'm really surprised with how much yarn my store still has. There's a lot of yarn and fabric. Other than that, there's really not much left. Even the bead section is really picked over. So let's just jump into my yarn haul. So I got plastic bags this time. In this bag, I have 3 skeins of the white Bernat baby blanket in white. I use this a lot for my cats, so I decided to grab a few of them. So I grabbed 3 of them this time. And then here's my bigger bag. There's my bigger bag. So if you've watched my videos, you know I'm not a fan of bright colors, but I needed this one, so I'm glad that they had it. I saw somebody else had made softball. Well, she made baseball turtles. She made these cute little turtles, and the shells were little baseballs. They were white with the red stitching on them. So I want to make some baseball turtles, and I'm going to make some softball turtles. So this is the Bernat Blanket Brights. This is, I believe, the very first Brights I've ever purchased. And it is school bus yellow, or I'm going to use it for softball. I bought 2 of these. I don't think I've ever tried the Bernat Blanket Extra. It's very soft. I really like it. I wish all the Bernat blankets were this soft. But I originally passed it up. Can you see the color scheme? It's a good mixture of colors. There's browns and creams and whites and grays. So I originally passed this up, and then I got to thinking. I said, I make extra large turtles. I made extra large chickens. Everybody loves them. They sell really well. They sell fast. They draw attention. Why not make an extra large cat? So I did buy this to make extra large cats. I bought 2 of them. I used up one entire skein, and this one is, I might have used maybe a quarter of this skein, and I did make my extra large cat, so I will share him in another video. But yes, so I bought that, and this color is actually Mushroom Mix. Interesting name. So that's the Mushroom Mix. I bought another one of these, the Bernat Blanket Speckle. And this color is Dapple Shadow. This one is the white with the, it's kind of like a medium gray shade of speckle. I love this yarn for chickens, so I bought this yarn for chickens. Although it would probably be cute for other things. I could make my little crochet ponies out of it. Would probably be really pretty as well. Little dappled pony. I bought this one too. This is the Bernat Blanket Speckle in cream. They just call it cream. It is white with a really nice shade of like a tan. Also really good for chickens. I kind of prefer this one for the baby chicks, when I make the baby chicks that go with my Mabel chickens. And then I bought a few more staples of yarn that I use a lot. Every time I go, every Friday, I'm going to grab 1 or 2 of the things that I use a lot. So this is, of course, the Bernat Baby Blanket in Baby Sand. I do love the Baby Sand. It's nice and soft. It's great for a lot of things. I make cats, turtles, chickens. What else? Oh, baby bear hats are really nice with this. So, yep, I got one of those as well. I got one of these, Bernat Blanket in Almond. This is a nice off-white shade. It works up really nice. This is the color that I used, I believe. I might have used this in my turtles. It's a nice vanilla-like color. And speaking of vanilla, oh, this is Vintage White. So Bernat Blanket in Vintage White. It is like an eggshell color. It's very soft. I do really like this color. So I bought another one of those. And my Joann's had more of the sugars and cream. So I bought this pretty one. It is a variegated white with a dark purple, kind of like a periwinkle, and a lavender lilac color in there. So I bought one of those, and I'm going to use that for making cat toys. So yeah, that was my little Joann's haul. I don't know how many more weeks I'm going to be able to shop at my local Joann's, which is really quite sad. But as long as they stay open and as long as they have yarn, I will keep going every week and try to really build up my yarn stash. If you can imagine, after watching all these videos, I have a lot of yarn. I really wish that I could put them all on the wall like people do. I mean, I've got a little bit of yarn behind me here. Those are my little small cotton skeins. I have enough yarn that I would probably fill this entire room of shelves full of yarn right now. But I don't have the space to display it all, so it's kind of all piled up and not pretty. So anyway, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Really disappointed that I didn't have a market recap for you, but I do have a market coming up this weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's indoors. It's a new market I've never been to before. So we'll see what the foot traffic is like up there. And I will have a market recap video for you next week. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.